Hey everybody, Tom and Neal here from Geist Reservoir, and happy Friday. Hopefully it'll be a nice weekend.
Yeah, it's toasty, that's for sure.
It's nice and toasty. Before we get started though, we got to give a quick shout out. There's a missing girl. She's about 18 years old. Her name is Peyton Rykoff, and she lives right here at Brook School in Fall Creek, right where the roundabout is, and she's missing right now. So Fishers put out an alert this morning. They don't know where her whereabouts. The last time she was seen is about 2 o'clock in the morning at 96th and Oeo Road, the Shell station, filling up her gas tank. So she's driving a black Mercury four-wheel drive kind of SUV vehicle. So if you guys know anything about her, you've seen her, please call the Fishers Police. I'd recommend also, if you go to townpost.com or go to our Facebook page for Geist Community Newsletter, we've got a picture of her as well. So we'll see if we can help the cops out a little bit and find her.
If anybody knows anything, obviously lots of folks waiting to hear something. So
Mr. Neal, show off what you have there, my friend.
Yeah, unearned, I must point out, but we literally just opened the box of these, and we got 3 boxes of them. This is the medal that every participant in next weekend's Geist first ever triathlon is going to take place, and this is the medal that everybody's going to get. And who would have thought this except Tom Britt? Let's just not have a medal, let's have a functional medal, because it's actually a little bottle opener.
A little bottle opener,
so,
yeah.
You know, you just pop your bottle like that.
It wasn't my idea, but I'll take credit for it either way. So that's next Saturday, everybody. So don't forget, everything's coming together very quickly, and it's coming together very well for the Geist Triathlon. It's at the Sailing Club next Saturday morning. It's at 8 o'clock. It's a sprint try, so it's not like an Olympic where you have to run like 50 miles or anything. It's a 500-yard swim. It's a 10-mile bike ride and a 5K run. All of it right here in Geist. So if you're participating, come on out. If you're not, register at GeistTry.com. And also, if you live in the area, just know there's going to be some traffic restrictions. You're going to see some signs going up tonight and tomorrow indicating where the traffic restrictions will be. We're going to close a couple stretches of road for no more than about 40 minutes or so. Most of the stretches of road will be kind of hit and miss as far as openings and closings. And we'll have cops that are helping traffic come in. But just know next weekend from about 8 till 10:30 in the morning, it's going to be dicey to get across this bridge or anywhere close to the marina next Saturday morning.
It'll be interesting to watch, and look forward to handing out the medals. Not me personally, but it'll be fun to have.
You know, it's not too late to sign you up.
I should. I'd sink immediately to the bottom of the lake, I'm afraid.
I'm sure they would love that. So also, we had a big event last Friday.
Yeah, it was great. I must point out that it's been 10 years that this guy started at Geist.com. It actually began as a website. He and his daughter going out, passing out flyers for the first time, saying, we have this new website dedicated to news and information about Geist. And that was beginning 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was followed a few months later then by the first newsletter. Those have now morphed into the magazines for here Geist, Fishers, Carmel, Zionsville, Center Grove. It's a growing empire, Tom. Congratulations to you. And we have pictures of last Friday's celebration on the website, so if you want to stop by and take a look at that. It was a good time had by all, and an opportunity to say thanks and congratulations to Tom. So
yeah, it was kind of cool to see some of the old writers come back. We had an old sales rep that came back, and then
probably looking for his commission.
Yeah. No, we paid him up, but we had a lot of people come out on the deck that night. We had a band out there. Bella Vita, very thankful for all that you guys did for us.
Yeah.
They had some great food, and they had a nice band for us and set us up in a cabana, so it couldn't have been a better night. So thanks everybody, and like I told everybody that night, I feel like we're just now getting started. I feel like we're right at that launching pad where we have that momentum, and we'll see where the next 10 years takes us, and not take 10 years to recognize what we're doing, because I think we're doing God's work in a lot of ways in the communities, and it's thanks to people like you who help make all that happen. And you put up an interesting video this week too. Fishers made good on their promise to build a fire station.
Yeah, when the annexation occurred, one of the outcomes in the conversations that were going on at that time was that there would be a new fire station built in an area that essentially is really underserved until this new station opened, which is basically at 104th and Cynthia Ann Road. They had a ribbon cutting the other night. I attended that, had some video shots of the event, and a couple of comments from the folks that were there. And as they pointed out, it was something that was talked about and now has come to fruition. It's going to much better serve that area of the Geist community that was, again, somewhat underserved with response times, etc., which are going to be much better. And so it's really kind of a win-win. The most important thing I found, or interesting part of it perhaps, was that some homeowners will actually have their rates go down because now they're closer to fire. So
that's right. Yeah, their homeowners insurance might go down. John Weingart was talking about that, and he's got a financial background. He's an accountant. I'm sure he's seen it. I'm sure he's seen it happen. So go check that out on @geist.com, and I think we put it up on our Facebook and on both pages, @Geist and also the GeistTV page. So go check that out. Lots of news happening this week, folks. It's a lot more than we can cover in about a 5-minute video, but treatment on the lake starting to happen. There's an article I'm actually writing right now. It'll be up hopefully this weekend about some treatment around algae and milfoil.
We're looking at some right now.
And we are looking at a lot of it right now. There's just a lot of news things happening around Geist. This is a busy time of year for us anyway, but given the fact that we're all concerned about the lake quality, that's going to be a big issue that's going to come out. And there'll be a lot of discussion about how we go forward about treating this lake. This is our 80-year anniversary for this lake. And you know, if you guys know anything about reservoirs, the life expectancy of reservoirs is about 50 years. So we're at 80 years. So this thing is you know, it's getting older. It's a senior citizen reservoir, and you're looking into a story about the condition of our dams, which is a study that just came out not too long ago.
Yeah, we'll talk a whole lot about that yet till we do some more research. Don't want to alarm folks, but there was a report that came out about the dam safety across the United States, obviously including Indiana. And we have some numbers about that, and we're going to find out what the situation is here with our dam at Fall Creek or here at Geist. Big announcement forthcoming.
A big announcement forthcoming next week.
Talk about the lake, and we can say a little bit about it.
Yeah, we keep teasing people about this.
And frankly, we forgot to mention it to some of our crowd last week. But anyway.
But the Donut Wars was kind of the big thing. You know, Tim's obviously won that last week. Right. Our next big stunt is going to be announced next week. And we're very excited about it. It's actually going to be bigger than Donut Wars.
Yeah, and stunt is a little...
It's hard to top that.
I wouldn't really say it's a stunt. I mean, this is pretty serious stuff, but great.
I know.
And fun.
I say stunt because I like to look at them as a promotion.
That's
and
true.
this is a promotional stunt.
Yeah, it is.
It will be fun.
It's great.
So this weekend, 3 things before we go. Cross the Arts is tomorrow at the Palladium. I'll be speaking at that around 2 o'clock. That's I think it's like $30 for 2 people. So if you're a writer in the movies, in the publishing, anything, come out for that.
If you ever wanted to write a book, come to the Palladium.
This is the place to go.
It'll be fun.
Also tomorrow, the Indiana State Road Race, which is a bicycle race, is going to happen in Fishers. Let's post that up on our Facebook page when we get back. We'll show you the map, but it's going to go on basically all day. There's like 20 races happening all day long, and they're going to be circling around like around Fishers High School and HSC high schools, and it's going to be a lot of bicycles happening around in Fishers, Eastern Fishers, which is our @Fishers bailiwick. So be looking for that tomorrow. A lot of traffic restrictions tomorrow, so if you're trying to get somewhere tomorrow in Fishers, just be patient. And also tomorrow, the Geist Lake Xperience concert, which I'm sure you guys have been hearing about. It's going to happen in Admiral Sound. The bands are actually on the shore. The Star kind of reported they're going to be on an island. They're not on an island. They're actually going to be on the shoreline of Admiral Sound, playing out to the people in the water by the island. And it's a free concert from noon to 6 tomorrow. Bands, frankly, I've not heard of, but I'm sure they're great bands. So if you're out boating tomorrow, head down to Admiral Sound, check out the free concert. David Merchot, who's a local resident, he actually lives there, is putting on this whole event, and I guess it's a charity fundraiser.
Yeah, and the fact that we don't know who the bands are, we really underscores that they'll be really good bands because we have no idea who.
Actually, that might be a good sign.
Exactly.
That might be a good sign. Well, this weekend I'm going to go to see Leonard Skinner tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So
Bad Company?
Bad Company, so I'll be doing the Freebird chant all night. And if anybody has a tuxedo t-shirt that looks like it's a black t-shirt, looks like a tuxedo, and it says I'm here to party, but I'm also formal. If anybody's got one of those and gets that reference, please get it to me. I need it for tomorrow night.
He'll get it dry cleaned.
I will get, no, I'll just throw it in the wash. I'll dry clean a t-shirt. All right, have a good weekend, everybody.
See ya.